In a video broadcast over social media, the PPPC's presidential candidate Dr. Irfan Ali announced that the task force was formed out of necessity. He complained that enough information and action is not being filtered out and taken by health and other authorities. For now, the task force will seek that information and provide updates, the next one scheduled for Monday. But even as the election results remain in limbo, Ali went on to outline the various measures that the task force would be tasked with should the PPP enter office.
For example, we have to look at social relief measures to deal with the vulnerable in our society, pensioners, salaries and non-salaries workers, workers that will be displaced, workers that will be affected directly or indirectly, workers that may have tested positively. How do we support those workers and their families? Access to data is an important part of managing this issue. The medical insurance for frontline health workers and their families because they are exposed. How do we ensure that they have some safeguard and accessibility to food?
He also explained that tax relief measures are needed for the business community. On the task force team are Doctors Frank Antony and Vindhya Prasad. Former Ministers of Health Dr. Leslie Ramsamy and Gail Teixeira are also on the committee, as well as PPP candidate Hugh Todd. Meanwhile, Dr. Anthony was of the view that Guyana does not have enough testing kits, nor a plan comprehensive enough to tackle the novel coronavirus and deal with the economic fallout that is anticipated.
This task force that we have at hand, we have a number of doctors who are assisting us, and we are going to be working to provide advice. We will be seeking information to ensure that we understand how this pandemic is unfolding in Guyana, and we will be asking the health authorities for more information. We have a very strong health team that would be working. We have a number of infectious disease specialists and other persons who would be helping us, helping to craft various guidelines and offer advice. And as we do that, we'll be sharing that with the general public.
Meanwhile, President David Granger himself released a video message in which he urged persons to adhere to public health guidelines. He also gave an update on the various steps that have been taken.
We are concerned that too many citizens and businesses have been ignoring public advisories and warnings. Guyanese, a cavalier approach in the face of this global pandemic can seriously impair our efforts to combat COVID-19. Consequences will be devastating for the entire population. Several additional measures aimed at limiting social contact are already in force. All schools have been closed until the 20th of April. The National Grade 6 Assessment Examination has been postponed and new dates will be announced. The University of Guyana's campuses have been closed. The Cherry Jagan and the Eugene F. Correa International Airports have suspended operations for 2 weeks, starting on the 18th of March.
Gerald Bryan, The Evening News.